This is a 1940 Ford pickup. It's an all-steel truck. It was a barn find found in Mulvane, Kansas 4 years ago. This is a 3-year build. The truck was built by Chaotic Customs out of Mulvane, Kansas. Chaotic's owned by Chris and Karma Carlson. The truck itself has over 240 body mods on it. There's not a panel on the truck that hasn't been modified or changed. The truck's been chopped 4 inches, sectioned 2.5 inches, and channeled 2 inches over the frame. The cab itself has been stretched 5 inches. There's 2.5 inches in the door and 2.5 inches behind the door. Give a little more room, leg room for drivability. The hood's been pie cut. It's been pancaked, been pinched, and peaked. The front or the nose of the truck has also been modified, reshaped. It has a one-off Lumacraft grill. It has 39 Ford standard headlights. Of course, the split one-piece windshield. Suicide doors. The fenders have been widened about 1.25 inches up front. The wheel wells have been reshaped. We've got rocket wheels, and of course the white walls. The interior has glide bucket seats with kind of a reddish brown leather, digital electronic gauges. Running boards are of have an hourglass shape. They're all steel. You can see here where we've taken 5 inches out of the bed of the truck. The fenders, rear fenders, were widened 1.5 inches. The wheel wells were reshaped. The back fenders were stretched 12.5 inches, and have 59 Cadillac taillights that are Frenched. Each one of the panels inside the bed were hand formed. The fenders were raised 1 inch on the side of the bed to give it a kind of a sleek, moving forward appearance. The back of the cab has been leaned forward 12 degrees to give it that always moving look to it. The back windows are scratch built to look like a 39 coupe split window out of a Ford. That's all hand fabricated. The tailgate, rear of the tailgate, has also been leaned in 12 degrees to match the back of the truck. The back panel here, in the stock panel, is 3 pieces, and so the panel was handcrafted, put together to make one panel, and this is the original Ford script that came out of the truck. Got a roll pan, obviously French taillight, French license plate. Went from 3/4 inch bed rails to 2 inch bed rails. Inside the bed, this is burled maple from bedwood. The fenders themselves, if you look inside the bed, there's no bolts to hold the fenders on. All that's done on the outside. So to get to the fender bolts, we have linear actuators on both sides. So this way you can get to the bolts under here. You need to take the bed off or remove the fenders. And on that side, we have a linear actuator that raises 2 boards, and you can get to the battery, the fuel pump, fuel sender by the linear actuators. Now the bed and the body typically are separate. These are separate, but the bed and the body were molded to where it looks like it's one piece. So it's an LS1 motor, 4L65E transmission. It's a March pulley system on the front. All of this is hand fabricated.